Welcome to our deep dive on immigrating to join your spouse or partner. In this video, we will unpack the hard truths, the paperwork, and the timing strategies that can make or break your move. We will also include quizzes to help you internalize key points. Let's begin by setting expectations and showing you how proper planning and honest applications will save you time and stress later. This journey is not just a romantic one. It's an administrative process that scrutinizes your intent and your documentation. Immigration systems are built to prevent misuse, which means you need to match your true intent with the correct visa and prepare years ahead. In short, the earlier you prepare, the smoother your move. Here is our agenda. First, we will address the honesty dilemma. Next, we will compare tourist and residency visas. Then, we will explore the core documents you need. After that, we will cover essential timing strategies. We will follow with a step-by-step plan for the 6 to 8 months before you apply. We will include 2 quick quizzes. And finally, we will summarize with clear next steps. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. This video is for general educational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Immigration laws and procedures vary by country and may change without notice. You should verify details with official consular resources and consider consulting a licensed immigration attorney in the relevant jurisdiction. One of the most common questions is whether to be fully honest about your plan to marry or settle, or to enter as a tourist and adjust later. The right approach is to align your application with your true intent. If you plan to settle or marry, apply for the appropriate family reunification or spousal visa through the consulate before traveling. Entering on a tourist visa while intending to settle is risky. Many countries restrict status changes in-country and may require you to leave to formalize residency, which can disrupt your life and introduce additional scrutiny. Yes, the consular path can take 6 to 18 months and requires extensive documents, but it creates a clean, legally secure pathway to residency and work authorization. This flowchart contrasts 2 pathways. On the left, when you declare your true intent and apply through the consulate for a family reunification or spousal visa, you face longer processing and more documentation. However, the outcome is a clean residency path with work permission. On the right, entering as a tourist while intending to settle can lead to complications. Status change denials, requirements to exit the country to reapply properly, and increased scrutiny in future applications. The diagram emphasizes that while the honest route is slower, it results in a more stable and legally secure outcome. Here we compare tourist and residency visas. Tourist visas typically allow short stays, often between 30 and 90 days, and explicitly prohibit working or activities that demonstrate permanent intent. Many jurisdictions do not allow changing from tourist status to resident status without leaving the country. By contrast, a residency visa is designed for long-term settlement, often granting or closely linking to work permission. Family reunification and spousal categories are intended specifically to unite families and support legal integration. Let's talk about core requirements. First, background checks. You will likely need records from your current country of residence and any country where you have lived for more than 1 year during the past 3 to 5 years. These typically expire quickly, often around 90 days. Second, legalization. Foreign documents such as birth certificates, background checks, and divorce decrees must be legalized. In many countries that are party to the Hague Convention, this means an apostille. Otherwise, it may require consular legalization. Without proper legalization, documents will be rejected. Third, financial sponsorship. The citizen partner generally must provide proof of their identity, legal status, financial capacity to support you, and a local address, sometimes including an employment contract and recent bank statements. This table summarizes common documents, who issues them, typical validity windows, legalization requirements, and practical tips. Background checks often expire within 60 to 90 days, so these should be obtained last and timed near your appointment. Birth and marital records may not have formal expirations, but still require apostille or consular legalization. Financial evidence usually needs to be very recent. Finally, ensure your partner's identification and address documentation are current and consistent across all forms. This timeline lays out milestones from 8 months before your application to 1 month after submission. At 8 months, begin researching official requirements, confirming legalization methods, and identifying which records need renewing. Around 3 months before submission, Order background checks so their validity aligns with your appointment. 2 months prior, obtain apostilles or consular legalizations. 1 month prior, compile, translate, and notarize where required. Then submit at the consulate. After submission, track your case and prepare logistics for arrival, such as housing and local registrations. Here is a practical action plan. At 8 months out, research your consulate's official instructions and build a checklist. At 7 months, list every country from which you need a police certificate. At 6 months, order any vital records and line up translators. 5 months out, confirm apostille or consular legalization steps and fees. 4 months out, make sure you have sponsor income proofs and address evidence organized. 3 months out, order police checks and secure your consulate appointment. 2 months out, obtain apostilles and begin certified translations. 1 month out, finalize your packet and make multiple copies. On submission day, attend the appointment and keep tracking details. 1 month after, monitor your case and plan post-arrival registrations and health coverage. When it comes to timing, start early but be strategic. Foundational documents can be gathered in advance, but items with short validity windows, like police certificates, must be timed closely to your appointment. The ideal window to begin the final document sprint is 6 to 8 months before submission. Sync the issuance of police checks and apostilles with the consulate appointment to avoid expirations. Finally, coordinate with your partner so that any in-country registrations can be completed swiftly after arrival. Quiz time. If your true intent is to settle with your partner and eventually work, which approach best protects your future residency? Option A. Enter on a tourist visa and try to change status later. Option B. Apply directly for a family reunification or spousal visa via the consulate. Option C. Enter visa-free and marry immediately without notifying authorities. Option D. Apply for a student visa as a shortcut and switch later. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is to apply directly for a family reunification or spousal visa via the consulate. This approach matches your true intent and avoids the risk of status change denials, forced exits, or future scrutiny that can arise from entering as a tourist when you intend to settle. Second quiz. What makes a foreign background check acceptable to many immigration authorities? Option A. A notarized translation only. Option B. An apostille or proper consular legalization, plus translation if required. Option C. A photocopy of the original document. Option D. A letter from your partner's employer. You may pause the video now to consider your answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is an apostille, or proper consular legalization, along with translation if required. Legalization validates the document for international use, while translation ensures it is readable by the receiving authority. A notarized translation alone is insufficient. This sequence diagram shows how the process flows among the applicant, the partner, the consulate, translators, and the immigration office. It starts with research and gathering documents, proceeds through legalizations and translations, then submission at the consulate. After processing and a decision, the applicant enters the country with the appropriate visa. Finally, the couple completes in-country registrations, and the applicant obtains work permission. Timing notes emphasize aligning document validity with the appointment and entry date. Here are the key takeaways. Align your visa with your true intent. Do not rely on tourist status to settle. Legalization is essential for foreign documents. Time expiring documents to your appointment. Begin the final preparation 6 to 8 months out. Finally, coordinate with your partner to complete local registrations promptly after arrival. To wrap up, be strategic and patient, and execute your paperwork precisely. Verify all requirements on official consular sites as rules change. When your case is complex or unclear, seek licensed legal advice in the relevant jurisdiction. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you map your immigration journey, please like the video, share it with your partner or friends who are preparing, and subscribe for more practical guides. In the comments, tell us where you are in your process and what country you are moving to, and we might cover your specific scenario next time.